Hey everyone, welcome back. Bronze Dragon here, bringing you a RavenQuest update. As always, I appreciate the time you spend with me, so thanks. Leave a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe on the video if you would like to keep receiving RavenQuest updates from me. With that said, I put out an initial RavenQuest video a few days ago, giving everybody a heads up for the RavenQuest Go Live event, which was this past Friday. And it was a big event, man. It was published. It was going on X. They've got all kinds of publicity going on all over the place in various social medias. So it was a very big thing. It went live at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I was still working, so I was just kind of watching it going on in Discord. They had a, I've been part of Go Lives for MMOs for years, and the first day is usually not good for MMOs. There's been a handful that have been kind of smooth, but there's also been a lot over the years that have been less than smooth, and this fell into that category. So it went live at 1, but for a number of hours there was problems back and forth. Finally, later on in the day, they were reporting that everything was pretty smooth. They had to add some servers and everything. By the time I got done with dinner, I was ready to log on. I got into RavenQuest, and I was tossing around the idea of actually going live and doing a stream, but then I thought, well, I'll just record it and do like a first look kind of video going through the initial stages of the game, because the game is very deep. This is one of the things that attracted me to the game. There's a lot to character creation and development, and there's a lot to crafting and everything. So, and let me take a minute and say, if you get interested in playing RavenQuest, please use my referral code that is in the show notes. You'll get 10 free Ravenpacks, a free pet, and a free title. So that's another thing that they changed between my initial video and now. The day before we went live, they changed what you get out of using a referral code. So you still get some stuff out of referral code. And one of the nice things that I like about this, one of the cool things I like about the game, is the fact that they integrate cards into the game, and you get these cards, right? And in future videos, if I can get this issue ironed out with the game that I'm having, cards are used to enhance your skill. So we'll talk about that in a future video, but that's one of the things that I thought was really cool. But this leads me into my next statement, is that I'm having a heck of an issue playing RavenQuest, and it is a technical issue. So it is not an issue everybody's having. In fact, I hope you got in, if you use my code and got in, and you're up and playing fine. And the reason why I'm frustrated is because I can only play the game for 15 minutes at a time, and then the game application shuts out on me. No error code, nothing. Now, I will give my tip of the hat to the RavenQuest tech guys who are trying to troubleshoot the issue, but I've spent hours and hours doing multiple things with the person from support, various people that are trying to help me out. Hats off to them. I know how hard it is from the IT perspective to troubleshoot these issues, but I think it comes down to a security thing. I have no idea. But at this point, I can only play for 15 minutes at a time, which does not allow me to get very far into the game. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a look. Okay, so here we are, level 15, I guess. Let's take a look. Okay, so at this point, my character is level 15, and yes, I've been able to level 15 in 15-minute increments, but I can see that as time goes along, it's going to get harder and harder to get into the game, just being able to play in 15-minute increments. And that's why I'm glad that I didn't go live doing a broadcast of this, because it would have been cut off. So and one of the interesting parts of this is, like I said, the very deep character customization that you can get. And by level 15, you will have picked out 3 of your archetypes. And there's a lot of different ways you can go with this. And this video is just like a top-down first look at it, but I wanted to just give an update. So I have been able to get in and play, but let's take a minute and walk around and check it out. So you can see the skill, your quests over here. I just completed the level 15 Reach Legacy level 15 quest, so I can click on this, and then I will get these various rewards. So I get some silver, I get infusion, which is used for various things to increase your equipment. I get some adventures pack, I get a standard pack, and like I said, these are the cards we were talking about earlier. So, so we can check out some card opening right now. Let's go ahead and go open some packs. Now you will have some standard packs, which are labeled as non-ascendable, which means they are not NFTs. You can use them to play with in the game. However, you cannot buy, sell, trade them on the market. So both of these that you earn, basically if you buy them with crypto or whatever, you're going to be able to trade them as NFTs. But if you earn them in the game, they're non-ascendable. So you can use them to play in the game, strengthen your character and everything, but you're not going to be able to sell them. So let's go ahead and open a pack. And you can see each one has a specific power that it goes with, or skill rather. So let's go ahead and open these up, and then I'll show you where that is located. Pirate Swashbuckler. And obviously the more cards, let's just open all 5 packs. The more cards you have, it increases. One other thing I want to talk about. Let's go into cards. No, let's go into Archetypes and switch over to cards. Okay, so when you're in the archetype window and you switch over to cards, you can see your different powers. These are your skill trees that you choose to go down. This particular character, I selected Wizardry, Holy, and Spiritual. The whole idea is to do magic damage and be able to heal a little bit. I'm not saying this is the best build. It is probably since I'm brand new to this game, it's probably not the best build. But either way, you can go on your particular skills and you can click on them. And if you have a card available, like I now have a card to buff this Fireball ability, see if I select this card, then it grants me Fireball critical hits, have a 36% chance to reduce the cooldown of Pyroblast for 3 seconds. Okay, so having a buff on there is better than no buff. Obviously, the higher the rarity of the card, and as you build the card up, it gets stronger. So these are the very lowest, but you know, I'm just starting out, so we'll build them up over time. So I have both of these cards, and I need to choose which one to use. So applies a Burning Ember stack to targets affected by combustion. Burning Ember explodes after 3 seconds, or casting combustion creates your critical increases your critical damage by 6%. Let's go with the dragon. Select a card. Let's see if we have one for this. We do now, so no, we don't. These are both still locked. Anyway, you get the idea. So you select the cards and use them to buff your powers, and then you can build the cards up over time, the levels and the rarities, so that they get stronger, basically. Okay, so the next quest on our list is learning the ropes 4, find the dwarf Bromar somewhere at the Barrendon Mine. So you can click on the little thing here, open up the map, and you can see I am right here in the Stone Crush Ruins, and I need to make my way over here for the quest. So we can go down, go out, start heading west. Try not to attract these skeletons, but they're pretty low level for me anyway. So we are headed over to the quest. Trying to find Bromar over here. The top-down artwork takes some time to get used to. I'm not even fully used to it yet. Trying to find the named dwarf in this area somewhere. Here he is. And then F is always the button to press to interact with something, whether you're mining or talking to somebody. And then just clicking through the storyline here. Now he goes on to go ahead and give me a further quest. I need to kill 12 hoglets, 7 warhogs, and 3 battle hogs. And I am stuck. Okay, I am back and unstuck. Had to log back out. Okay, so let's check out where the hogs are that we need to kill. And it looks like we have to go to the north and to the east a little bit and find some hogs. So this is a tab target game, so whenever you get close to a mob, it will aggro on you from pretty far out. But you would use, oh, the hogs are kind of like humanoids. Okay. And it looks like they have a fort. So let's go in the fort. There's a hoglet. I find that using range damage is a little bit easier early on than right up front melee attack. But I'm a mage type player. Looks like they are up on the second level. Not going to reach them. Here we go. Banner of Virtue. Okay. I'll hit him. Okay. Let's look around for some more hogs. Oh, we're near a tree, so we can chop. Here we go. And this is one of those bar things where you try to hit F right when the cursor goes over the green part. And then you get some trees, some logs, and a little bit of experience in wood cutting. This game is very into crafting and skills. A battle hog. See if we can burn him down. Okay. There's a war hog. All the time you're also looking for chests and other lootable items. See, here's a chest, that's just artwork. If it was something I could open up, it would have a little glowy ring around it. It would be kind of blinking a little bit. So always pay attention, keep your eye out for those. In most cases, I've found that once you loot once, then that's all it lets you. It's not like you can stand around and wait for it to respawn. And another thing is these glowing steps. Whenever, see, like I can't target him here, but if I go up the steps, then I can. Sometimes the steps, and sometimes also what glows are entrances to like caves and things like that. They'll glow so you can go down in them, but sometimes they're hard to pick out on the landscape. So these are, I'm mowing through these pretty easily because I'm a few levels above them, but I've been following the quest line through. Haven't really been doing any grinding. Warhogs must have a buff kind of like a shaman. Here's a hoglet. Need 9 more hoglets. See, here's an example of a little hole in the ground where if you walked over that, you could go into it. It's just something you get used to after you start playing. And once again, the glowing steps. Oh. Let's use an AoE. And you can also equip your potions right on your bar, as in most games. I haven't used a whole lot of them though lately, to tell you the truth, but in this kind of situation, it's always handy to have them. I cannot. Oh, it's a hog hero. Oh. I've found that once they telegraph their move, it's hard to get out of their way. Okay, here's a... I also have a daily quest to do herbalism, so this helps out. It's one of those things, just like a lot of different games, where they have daily quests which will get you to log in, and they have various benefits. So. That was my AoE. I didn't mean to hit that, but had to get used to tab targeting with obviously tab, and then using your finger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to cast the spells. Go back outside the gates to see if there's more hoglets out here. Goblin hide scroll. Oh, here's some wood to chop down. Okay, now I can go back and turn this quest in after I have all the hogs killed. Talk to Brumnar. You could say I carved up some pork. This has a pretty good sense of humor going on in the game. Just doing what I agreed to do. What's next? Okay, I have to go back and he gives me the next quest. But you get the idea. Okay, so there's just a little taste of RavenQuest. Like I said, I've gotten in and I've gotten up and running. I've got to level 15. I've gotten enough into the game to get really interested in it, right? And why I'm really frustrated at this point is because my login issue. As far as I can get, in the past, a game either worked or it didn't work. I've never had it to be where you log in, it's working fine, 15 minutes, it cuts off. But then again, that goes back to another one of the things that I'm really pretty psyched about, this being a Web3 type game, is the security. But it seems to me like something in the background is just not working for me, and it's going to be a slog until I can get that ironed out. Either way, this has been Bronze Dragon. Once again, if this whets your appetite, you want to try out RavenQuest, go ahead and use my referral code in the show notes and get yourself some free packs and a free pet. Otherwise, I hope everything's going well for you in RavenQuest, and I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy. And once again, hey, I might see you in RavenQuest.